Wow. All I wanted was my money due for batteries I sold you. And when I said you pay me when you can was before you had a job, then you started bragging about $30,000 to $50,000 a year you were making at one time. And that's well, it has. And I didn't have anything to think about the money. I didn't want the money then. But then when I needed it, I said, well, he can pay me without a problem. He's making bank. So, but I guess that was hard for you to bring up $100. I didn't have no mediator. I don't know why do you lie so much, dude. So she asked me for my Cash App 2 months ago. I told her you still ain't gonna pay me. And then I put your name on blast, and there it is. You know, I got paid on blast on my page, and I shared it with others. I don't think I used your government name. I have to go back and look at it. I think I just used McBadboy, whatever the hell it is, to get your attention. But I mean, you did say my government name in your live stream yesterday, and yeah, so. And then your friend Deborah, I got a video clip of her saying she got my address from somebody. Well, it must be you, right? Denise doxed my address up there. It was totally off, so she had to get it from somebody. So who gave who what information? I've heard you say that before about giving people information to other people before. You said that comment before. You know, I might as well do it. The money's right. I said, God damn, dude. So, and there's another story about food, but it's not my business. I'm not going to bring it up. That you had something to do with refusing people in the past. So yeah, there's that. But I guess when one shoe's on the other foot and not on your own, you can say whatever you want about people. But I just know. So I guess what you're saying is somebody sliced you up with a fucking machete and it was 5 centimeters from your artery, about almost killing you. You'd invite that guy back to your camp for dinner? Come on, dude. You're so full of shit, you know? You're so full of shit, cause you always have been full of shit. And I reached out to you. Why would I need a meteor? Why didn't what? My question the whole time: why didn't you ever reach back out to me and say, "Hey, Mac, I can't do it right now. Hey, Mac, I see you want your money." I did. I texted you originally. It was with a text before anything happened originally, and you ignored it. So then you said, "Well, I'm supposed to like jump through jungle, back and forth, like go look for you and find you, hunt you down." No, why would I have to do all that? You're just supposed to pay me money, dude. Why would I have to jump through hoops for helping you out with your electrical system on your off-grid place? Okay. And then Panji and his little bullshit comments. Hey, Panji, I also helped him out signing $395 at one time, something like that, a few years back. I paid for the whole thing. I did because I wanted to. I gave somebody $4,500 in Slab City cash all at once because I wanted them to buy a car. I didn't ask for a penny of that back at all. I told them you can do whatever you want with the money. And I sit there and say, I'm cheap for $100, bitch. Probably donated $6,000 easily in the last 4 years out in slabs when I was there, easily. All the way from basically donating my motorhome to somebody and sell it to them for a very cheap place so they have a house to live in. I did that. So what are you talking about? How am I a bad person? Aunt Deborah, you never hauled hay for me. Yeah, I did see that over there. I got a clip of it. I should put that shit on blast. You saying you got my address, you know where I live, that I doxed you in the past. I never doxed you, ever. I wasn't the person that did that in the group, but you did it. I know for a fact you doxed people. I've seen it. I've seen that. I've seen it, you know. Because you've done bad doesn't mean other people like me have done bad to you. These are all made-up stories. You said, I heard. Who'd you hear this from? I've never told anybody I doxed anybody in my life. Same guy that accused me for going to his live stream, talking all this shit to get my $100 back. No, I just put out in public posts like I did. So, you guys are so full of shit. You don't remember shit. You gotta stop doing those drugs, man. Something, your mind's going. My mind's going from cancer and all the medicines and chemo medicine and all that. I forget shit all the time. But I had an excuse. I have terminal ill cancer, and my mind is just not all the same as it used to be. So, but I did try to reach out to you. I sent you a text. You ignored it for the longest fucking time. Then, supposedly I was supposed to have a mediator. I knew all this stuff. How would I know all this stuff is going on? And who was the mediator? Why didn't you just call me or text me and tell me yourself, dude? I did you a favor, for half the price. Only came in the very end to get my name ran through the mud, which is okay, because Panji's a piece of shit. I've confronted him in person in the past at Angie's. Why would you do that to him? Because of the comments he makes. Deborah Lane, she's just disgruntled, dude. I don't care about that lady. But the fact she got my address, and so it had to be you. But maybe not. Who knows? I don't even know who. But, that's okay. My new address has been doxed, but the address part of it was way off, so I know if she has my address, it had to be from you. Give her my address, But if you want to come to my house after 4 years to come beat me up, well, you do what you gotta do, lady. Okay? For what? Why are you gonna come beat me up for what? Because your friend called me out and I commented on the video. And one time we were friends. I don't care how you can get. It's the weirdest thing with a person like you. In the very beginning, we were friends. Okay, and we went several ways. Things didn't happen. We clicked. And shit happens, right? It happens. Who cares? When your girlfriend, your lover, Denise brought that up, I thought she was talking about when we were inside her camp, and I realized she was a troll, and you asked me to take the video down. That's what I thought she was referring to. I said, she never slammed me against the car. And then the community causing at his camp, we walked by your car and we talked. Nobody got in nobody's face. We worked it out and we went our separate ways. And we said, we'll never say anything about each other ever again. And that was what you wanted. You didn't slam me. You didn't threaten me. You didn't tell me you're going to kick my ass. You may have told Cause that, but I think Cause told you right because of you. You guys are fucking a trip, dude. Like little old tiny Deborah Lane's gonna fuck with a 350-pound fucking 6'6" guy. Come on. You're fucking mind. You've been in the sun too long, lady. And we're grown-ass adults. We're in our fucking goddamn 50s, dude. We're in our 50s. And you're talking like you're high school punk shit. You guys need to grow the fuck up. You never hauled hay. What is that all about? And you can ask anybody. I got lots of friends that are dear to me out in the slabs that'll say, Mac would never fucking say, wouldn't do. He'd always apologetic or saying thank you and shit. Fuck off. You're a weird lady. You guys all trying to start drama for the 33rd and shit. And I'm all over that shit. It don't even matter no more. It's almost fucking hilarious because once you learn people's mental status in their heads, like how they are, like, you know, start to realize, you know, exactly what titles mean for people. You know, like some of them just want that, and you want that, and I don't want that. I mean, you're running around a group of people that talk negative about people 24/7, and you enjoy being on streams like that. You know, I did it because I thought I had to attack people. Now when I woke up and I realized I have cancer, I ain't got a whole lot of time left probably. You know, I don't know. Nobody knows. And my body says you don't have much time left, Mac. That's what it feels like with all the pain that I'm in. You see things different in life. You know, if you ever end up on that deathbed where you have a cancer or some kind of terminal illness, you'll see things that you may see things. I just see things in a different light now. I'm not gonna let petty bullshit things like community cause bring me down, dude. Everybody knows exactly who that guy is. I don't need to say shit that he's done shit to people in the past with food and shit himself. And you know, I've been, you know, following the guys for years. I remember when he's denying other people food in the past, you know, because he didn't like somebody in that camp. He's done it to people in the past. So it's kind of funny that, you know, somebody almost gets taken out with a fucking machete where it's 5 centimeters next to their neck where it could have killed them if it would have hit their artery. And I guess if that would have happened to Cause, he would have invited the guy right over to his house the next day to come eat because he wouldn't deny him food even though he almost killed the fucking guy. Come on, dude. You're so full of shit. You just want drama. It's pretty sad, man. I don't know. You can say what you want. Sitting there saying, you blasted everybody's fucking government names. Why add on to some lie bullshit like that? I don't get you guys. I guess you just want a response. It's fucking hilarious. I mean, I don't know why you weren't just a mediator. Why didn't you ever, the whole time, why didn't you ever text me back from day one? Why didn't you ever text me back? Why did you want me to jump through hoops, come to your house and ask me for my money? Why? Because you wanted drama. Straight up, dude. You fucking stupid or something. Fucking dumbass.